Ba'alahayim,
Ba'alahayim,
Batak Yahya,
Yahya,
La'a Arya,
Arya,
Maya Isha,
Maya Asha,
Adama,
Adama,
Laya,
Laya,
Dawada,
Dawada,
Aman.
Aman.
Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
GMS Louisiana Saints, the Lafayette branch, coming back at you with another live camp. But before we go any further, we're going to face the east and give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. That's whom the world ignorantly calls God, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. Alright, we're back out here on the highways again in preparation for the Pesach, which is the Passover, man. Alright, and we out here on the highways to declare and inform our people, these so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, that they are the chosen people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. We're also out here to inform 2/3 of the nation of Israel their judgment, as well as the heathen nations on the back of the sign, man. All right? Without further ado, we're going to jump straight into it.
Revelations 19 and 10.
7.
It says, "Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife has made herself ready."
That's right, man. One more time.
This is Revelations 19 and 7. "Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife has made herself ready."
That's right, man. That Lamb is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man, whose name in the ancient Paleo Hebrew is Yahushua. All right, deliverer. Okay, he is salvation, and that salvation lies within him, man. Okay, his wife pertaining to, give me Jeremiah 6 and 2 real quick, guys. All right, his wife pertaining to Jeremiah 6 and 2, all right, is Israel, man. Okay, and we're being made ready for that great supper. Okay, and as we observe this Passover, all right, tomorrow Eve, okay, it is a time of a solemn assembly, a solemn mindset in preparation for the times ahead, man. Okay, because the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is going to send great hail, famine, plagues, pestilence on this earth, man. Okay?
This is Jeremiah 6 and 2. It says, "I have likened the daughters of Zion to a comely, delicate woman."
One more time.
I have likened the daughters of Zion, the daughter of Zion, to a comely and delicate woman.
That's right, man. So the Lord likens us unto his woman, man, unto his bride. He speaks about that in Matthew the 25th chapter, Revelation the 14th chapter. Those men whose mouth was found no guile. Lord willing, we are those men, man. No guile, no craftiness, no deceit, man. Okay? That weren't defiled with women. Doctrines, philosophies of this world. Okay? Because when the brother goes down to verse 10, we're going to get into that testimony. Bring out yourself. All right, go ahead. You got one? Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 4. It says, "These are they which were not defiled with women, but they are virgins."
That's right, man. That's not talking about actually laying down with a woman. All right, but it's talking about symbolically laying down with the society, getting in bed with these philosophies, getting in bed with these doctrines, these dogmas, man. All right, but if we are the elect and our names are found within the book of life, okay, then our garments are ultimately white, man. Okay, our garments are pure, clean, man. We're not defiled with women, and you see that being separated on the planet Earth right now, man. The men of the Lord are being separated from all these other doctrines on the planet Earth, man. Okay, and the Lord is making a clear separation, man. You got groups out there that are preaching at the lake of fire. All right, it's an actual fiery pit where you burn forever. You got groups out there that are preaching that Revelation 13 and 16 of the Bible. All right, it's sin, it's other things. You add things onto the book, man. So you're gonna receive the punishments therein, man. Just like in the court of law, when you go and you stand before a judge, and you see the penalty specifically here in Louisiana. There's called something called the Napoleonic law. They go by a set of code. They go by the book. Period. Everybody else in the country, they go by different case laws. So the cases determine the outcome. But here in Louisiana, the code book determines the outcome. And that's the most likely until the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shah, man. So the men of the Lord, we're gonna go by the book, man. We're gonna walk that tight line, man. We're gonna stand up, all right, against these evildoers, man, in this place, man. Because this is a cesspool of wickedness, man. All right, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, Lafayette. All right, Louisiana has a specific judgment coming from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Because if you think about it, we're the only state with parishes. We're the only state that celebrates Mardi Gras. All right, we're the only state that has the Napoleonic Code, man. All right, which had harsh penalties of slavery for you you so-called Native Americans and Latinos, man. So you better wake up, man. All right? After this Passat, the Most High didn't put the spirit on Apostle Tahar to coin this year, 2023, the hopeful year that all the prophecies come to pass, man. That has a lot of volume and weight to it, man. And like the brother started off the prayer with, we're hoping that the Most High passes over us, man. Like in ancient Egypt, man. Okay? Putting that blood now symbolically on our doorposts, we carry ourselves with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is the blood of Yahushua, man. You got one, bro?
It says, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
That's right, man. It tells you those that have followed me in the regeneration, all right? Meaning coming back to that state of mind, to the truth, time and time again, man. All right? Reincarnation goes into a new embodiment, man. So we have different bodies, but the regeneration goes into us coming back into the truth and calling upon the Lord, man, time after time again, man. Following the Lord whatsoever he go. You got it, bro.
It says, these were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb.
One more time.
It says, these were redeemed from among men, being the first fruit unto the Most High and unto the Lamb.
That's right, man. So the Most High raised us up from little kids, man, from our mother's womb. It tells you that, I believe it's in Jeremiah, man. Before I formed thee in the belly, all right, I knew thee, man. When the Most High, when we were, like they say in the world, we were twinkle in our Father's eye, man, the Most High knew what he was doing with us, man. Esau doesn't have that control over us, man. He can't determine and say, okay, well, this is Jeremiah coming back on the earth. This is Job coming back on the earth. Only the Most High knows those things, man. Bring that out.
This is Job 19 and 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth.
For I know that what?
I know it that my Redeemer liveth.
That's right, man. So the destroyer of the Gentiles is on the way. Get that from me, man. The destroyer of the Gentiles is on the way, man. Yahushua is on the way to do away with you 2/3 on this side, right? Because you're going to come back in the kingdom, and ultimately, you other heathen nations, man, you're going to be done away with, man. Starting with Esau, Edom, all right? And we have holy, high faith in that, man, and believe in that. Go ahead.
It says, and though after my skin worms destroy this body.
Right, your body decomposes, all right? And your spirit goes back to up to him who made it, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. There's no hell doctrine. There's no internal fire that you just burn forever, man. All right? You Christians are contradicting yourself, because how could a power that loves you so much want to see you burn forever, man? That doesn't make sense, man. So Job knew this concept even back then, man. Even in the antediluvian period, because this was spoken of before the flood, man. All right? Job knew this concept that he would be back in these latter days standing and preaching the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Calling upon that name, man. Go ahead, bro. That's it.
It says, and though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see.
Yet in my what?
Yet in my flesh.
Yet in my flesh. All right, so Job is back, man. He's calling upon the name of the Lord in his righteous estate, man. The Lord has raised us up, the beggar from the dunghill, man. We came up as snotty-nosed kids, worshiping all kinds of idols in the world, all right, wanting to be an NBA player, a basketball player. I was talking with the brother Nasi about that, man. Coming up in this world with all type of carnal aspirations. Little did we know the Lord was going to bring us up and raise us up to be calling upon his name, man. That's a work. The Lord even said that I will work a work in your day that you would not even believe if I told you, man. And that's what's going on right now, man. So you 2/3, you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, it behooves you to hearken onto this word, man. This is your last chance, man. The Lord doesn't have too much more mercy upon this place, man. We see this place crumbling, man. It's dissolving upon us. You got some more?
I sit on that.
You got it.
This is Jeremiah 4:7. It says the lion has come up from its thicket.
The lion come up from a thicket. When you see a lion in a thicket, he's waiting, watching, anticipating for that right moment that he can rise up to the prey, man. It tells you that in Genesis 49. Who shall rouse them up? That old lion, man. That's likened onto our people, man. They crouch down due to slavery, due to the philosophies, due to the hell that's put on them. But who's going to rouse them up? These prophecies, man. It's going to get us going. It's going to get us in the spirit of momentum spiritually, man, to keep us ahead and stable in these times, man. You need stability in these times, man. All right? You so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, man. Go ahead, bro.
The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
The destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way, man. So the Lord, the scriptures tell you that the Lord's eyes burn 10,000 times brighter than the sun, man. Jacob get in the sun and be like, man, it's 70 degrees, and be like, damn, it's hot out here, man. The Lord's eyes, the angels, all right, they're surveying this whole place, man. Going back and forth, to and fro, all right, Like we brought out yesterday, Raphael going to and fro, all right, bringing the prayers of the saints. The angels go back to and fro to deliver messages to the Most High. Okay, this brother's on point. Okay, this brother needs a little bit more hell on him. All right, this brother needs a just ease up on him a little bit, Lord. Look what he's going through. Look what everything is going through his life. And the Lord considers these things, man, and He acts upon them. You got some more?
He's going forth from his place to make the land desolate,
That's right.
and our cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant.
That's right, man. So the Lord is going forth from His place, from the throne. All right. The scriptures tell you that the earth is my footstool. What mountain is built for me? So the Lord has come forth to come back on the planet Earth to destroy this place, man. On that fathership, pertaining to 2nd Ezra 13th chapter, man. There's going to be a war between city versus city, people versus people, and ultimately realm versus realm, man. Because Esau Edom, he has what? A space system, all right? Pertaining to Genesis, he was given the fatness of the earth, the dew of the heavens, man. Okay, so he has that right here on the earth today, the dew of heavens, man. He's up in space. You got something that's called SpaceX. He's in the heavens doing what? Surveying. But he only has the midst of that, man. Esau don't know about the ins and out of a wormhole, the ins and outs of Saturn, Jupiter, all right? He doesn't know. But the Most High controls all those things, man. Those things are at the Most High's liberty, man. Okay? The Most High can move the sun. I believe it tells you that in the book of Isaiah, man. The Lord moved back the sun a dial, man, of time, man.
Shit, he kept the sun up to for them Israelites to get slaves.
You got
I got the one in Genesis 49. It says Judah is a lion's whelp. This is Genesis 49:9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouches as a lion, and as an old lion, you shall rise him up. All right, going back to what the brother said, man. All right, Israel as a nation is being risen up, man. All right, the prophets of the Lord are waking up. All right, and we're talking about the abomination, the destruction of America. All right, so we rising up, man.
That's a modern day chariot right there, man. The chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they don't make any noise, man. We see chariots going to and fro, and they make not a sound, man. Okay? So that's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All this place is filled with is pollution, doctrines, dogmas, and wine, man. We sick of this place, man. Satan is at work, man. All right? He wants to sift us out of this place, man. Sift us out of the truth, out of this glorious state that we're in, man. All right? And the Lord would have that not. Yahushua told that to Peter, man. Satan desired to sift you, man, as wheat. Okay? So, Lord willing, we stay in our right minds. We stay in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we don't let anything get in our way of the kingdom, man. Because at this point, any little petty thing is minuscule compared to what we're about to inherit, man. All right? As the sons of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You got it, bro. Let's go back to that revelation.
You had just said something. Just touching on the point that what you just said. This is Romans. This is Romans 8:18. It says, I'm gonna start at 17. It says, and if children then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with the Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Just backing on what the brother said, so nothing on this side it compares, to what's going to, what the Lord is going to bless us with, man. What we're going to inherit. Nothing on this side, man. These times come in, bruh, a woman is going to be the last thought on your mind, man. Okay? A goddamn career is going to be the last thought on your mind. Okay? These FRNs is going to be the last thing on your mind, man. All right? Because if you occupied in the prophecy and occupied in the spirit, man, all right, you're going to understand that, hey, bro, there's a kingdom coming for Yahshua, and it's only meant for few. You got it, brothers.
This is just backing it up. 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light of, I'm going to start at 16. For which cause we faint not. But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. It's for you, brother.
Hey, look, it said, read it again, brother. That's
2 Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Our outward man perishes all the time. Our outward man perishes day by day too, man. Because we got to go through this hell, man. We got to overcome the obstacles that are thrown to us every day. You know, you got to keep your eyes single and focus on the Lord, man. Okay? So the outward man perish, man. We beat our body into subjection, man. Okay? Fasting, praying, going through this hell, man. But the inward man is what's being built up, man. That's what's going to make a man more precious than gold. That's what's going to be that wisdom and knowledge, going to be the stability of that time. That's what's going to make us, you know, stable in that time, man, this wisdom and knowledge. And the things that we went through. You know, the things, you know, how we'll go through shit through life and through every day. You know, we put in situations that the Lord allows, and we overcome them and watch Him come through for us, man. You know, the Lord come through at the last moment, man. You know, you gotta hold on. You know, and that's what builds that inner man up. Go ahead.
Verse 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
This is for a moment, man. Okay. Hey, we are not on the same time as the Lord, man. We only been here. We ain't even been here that long. You know, Scripture says 1,000 years to us is one day to the Most High, man. We only been in captivity, you know, just 2 days. You know, they only killed Yahweh 2 days ago, man. We've been in captivity for a while, you know. But the thing is that we're not rocking on the same vibration, you know, as Yahweh with Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Shit, a year seems long to us, man. 365 days seem long to us. To the Lord, that's like a second. That's not even a second. You know? Go ahead.
Which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
That's right, man. And working for the things that we go through, it's for our good, man. That's why the Scripture says in Romans 8:28, all things work together for the good for him that loves the Most High, man. So everything that we go through, how the outer man, you know, go through all the things that they go through, but the inward man is built up. That's why we're on good. That's why we're on good. Okay? For us to be perfected, for us to be better. That's why James said, count it all joy when you fall in diverse temptations.
This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be rise incorruptible. It says, and shall be changed.
That's right, man. So that light affliction that we're going through on this side is going to be met with that light moment, man. All right, that we're beamed up, man. In this society, all the hell that we're going through is going to be changed in a quick second, man. All right, all this hell we face in the body, all these temptations we face, all right, all these things that we face in this society, the Lord is going to change that in the twinkling of an eye, man. All right, the dead in Yahweh Shai, High Priest Ariah, King Masha, men that have did the work, their labors are going to follow them. They're going to rise first, man. All right, it tells you, I believe in Isaiah the 57th chapter, man. All right, the righteous are taken away from these times to come, man. So you're ignorant of these scriptures, man. You Jake out there that are scoffing the High Priest Ariah, man. Okay, but you'll let a nigga pass for less, man. All right, a nigga that did no works, man. All right, you'll let him pass on for less, man. The Most High got something special, a gift wrap bow around a nuclear missile for you guys, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 54. It says so. It says so.
Verse 53.
Then 53. For this corruptible,
meaning this body. All right. When you go to corruptible, it means earthly or terrestrial. Go ahead.
Must put on incorruptible,
which means celestial or heavenly, man. So this flesh is gonna put on heavenly things, man. Just going back to me and the brother conversation, man. Me and I see, all right, brother from Lake Charles. We were talking about how all this hell that we're facing is going to be met with heavenly things. We know we got 100% truth on this side, man. The Lord has given us everything that we're supposed to know to get out of America, to be delivered, man. As far as the heavens and the ins and outs, man, we're going to get to that, man. That's a part of our inheritance, man. That's a part of us being changed, man. All right? The scriptures tell you that what? Flesh and blood shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. So we can't go up in those chariots with these bodies, man. This is just material, man. Okay? But our spirits, which are pure fire, they've been with the Most High, the Ancient of Days, since the beginning of times, man. And speaking through us right now, through this word, through this truth. Go ahead. Go, sis.
I appreciate the back, yeah.
Go ahead.
And brother brought out a precept, brought out a point that the Lord gave us everything that we have, that we need to make it out of here. This is Hebrews 10 and 23. It says, let us hold fast to the profession of our faith without wavering.
And our profession goes into your occupation. The scriptures call us to be occupied in prophecy. So what we're doing right now, this is our job, man. What you see us doing outside in the world, we get our daily bread for that. But ultimately, this is our calling. This is what we've been doing from the beginning of time, man. Calling upon the name of the Lord that we may be saved, man. And the brother was going into it, how we don't have any remembrance of former things, man. So ultimately, we know what we know right now. We read about all these captivities, Greek captivity, Roman captivity, Persian captivity, Babylonian captivity, as if it was just a minute ago, man. All right? Because now we're back in these bodies, and we see these things as, well, you know what? Man, all that, and the Most High just put us in this captivity right here. That's what it seems like. Like we just woke up and we're here in America, man. All right? So with that same mindset, we have to be in that spirit of wanting deliverance from this place, man. We don't want to just stay in this place and just rise up in the ranks of being a doctor, a lawyer, attorney, welder, engineer, man. That's bullshit, man. All right? That's vanity. That's vexation of spirit, man. We're vexed on these jobs, man. We're vexed with trying to find work in this society, man. This is what gives us peace, man. What the brother's reading. Go ahead, Al.
For he is faithful that promised.
He is faithful that promised, man. Faithful and true. All right? That's Yahushua, man. He's the ultimate symbol of being faithful, man. Because what? He put us in this position right now and pardoned us abundantly with his own blood, man. He's the greatest Israelite that ever walked the planet Earth, man. When he passed, if I can just say this, when he died, all right, there were Israelites being risen from the dead, man. What other Israelite in history, all right, has that type of power, man? Given to him by the Father, man. We're just hoping to be like King David. King David even said, man, he wants to be a doorman in the house of the Lord, man. He would rather be a doorman in the house of the Lord than to sit with the wicked, man. That's our mindset, man. We would rather close that door shut, be the last 144,000, man, than to sit in the seat of this congregation of these devils, man. Go ahead, bro.
And another point that show you how faithful the Lord is to his promise. The Lord let Esau rule, man. He let Esau continue in his wickedness. He promised him a kingdom, and he gave it to him. And he's going to fulfill to the last day of that he promised, man. That's how faithful the Lord is to his word, because the Lord said he placed his word above his name. You got it, bro.
Yep.
1 Corinthians 15 and 54. So this is first. Back in 1 Corinthians 15 and 53. For this corruption must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So then shall the corrupt, it says, so then this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal have put on immortality. Then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting?
That's right, bro. Oh, death, where is thy sting, man? This is Isaiah 25:8. He will swallow up death in victory. And the Lord Yahweh will wipe away tears from off all faces. And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth. For the Lord has spoken. And the Lord is going to take our rebuke away, man. He's going to take away death, slavery from us, man. Because right now we're in a state, you Israelites, you 2/3 are at the lowest vibration you've ever been in, man. All right? You want to have sex with dogs. You want to change the gender and the names of your children from men to women, from women to men. All right? This place is worse than Sodom, man. And it's going to get dealt with worse than Sodom. All right? Go ahead, bro. You got some more? You got one time?
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead.
This is the going into the Lord taking the rebuke off his nation. Look, check it out. This is Ezekiel 36:24. It says, "For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and will bring you into thy own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I clean you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them, and ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power."
Right. You got it, bro.
And that's what the Lord's going to do. And he's actually doing it right now. For us to know this knowledge, for us to come out here, stand boldly in the face of our oppressors and tell them who they are, to proclaim the downfall of this kingdom. The Lord has sprinkled that water on us, man. But it's going to be fully implemented whenever we get those new bodies, man. Whenever we get that when that corruption when that mortal put on immortality, man. Okay? That's whenever we're going to be in our glorious estate, man. Okay? Ruling over these heathens, man. It ain't going to just be walking around and having a jolly old time, burning your damn rubber across the seam, man. It's not going to happen like that, man.
Got it. This Hosea 13:14. I will ransom them from the power of the grave. I will redeem them from death. O death, I will be thy plagues. O grave, I will be thy destruction. Repentance shall be hid from mine eyes. So the Lord says, we're not going to, oh death, where's thy sting? Because the Lord is going to take that away from us, man. He's going to take us out of slavery. I believe it's in Deuteronomy 30-something. It says the curses are going to be upon our enemies, man. That's how righteous the Lord is. The Lord sees the hell that's we're facing, man. He sees the hell that we're going through, but he also sees our integrity, that we're willing to die for the Lord, man. We're willing to go to death for the Lord, man. And that's what's important, man. The Lord don't want no weaklings, man. He don't want no men that's out here just being chased to and fro. One day you got a kufi on. The next day you say you're an Israelite. The next day you don't believe in anything. The next day you had a LG alphabet crew parade, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ephesians 4:14. I'm going to start at 13. It says, I'm going to start at 12. It says, "For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Mashiach, till we all come in the unity of the faith." And that doesn't mean coming as a unity camp either. It says, "And of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach." And here's the point. It says, "That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby we lie in wait to deceive. But speaking truth in love, may grow into him in all things, which is the head, even of Mashiach." Going into what the brother was saying, man. You don't want to be tossed to and fro, man. One day you believe in this, another day you don't believe in this, and then therefore you got these guys that listen to all these different camps, and then you get bugged out, and then you want to come on our comment board asking questions, scoffing and making statements, speaking rash from the mouth, man. when the scripture says be at peace with many, but have but one counselor, man. Okay, you see, because when you're dealing with all these different camps, man, or you get put with all these different doctrines, man. All right, you especially don't want to deal with Sakari. Sakari don't want to deal with the Book of Hebrews because it makes them gotta cut their hair. IUIC, they don't want to deal uprightly because what, man? Niggas is getting paid off around there, man.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
they don't know the power of the Lord because the Lord is gonna, if they're sincere men in those groups, the Lord is gonna take them out, man.
Yep.
He's gonna wake them up, man. Because they, like the apostles going to, we believe that they might have sincere men amongst these different groups, man. That are just blinded by these certain men that they have reverence for, man. Bishop Nathaniel, Alazar, Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, okay? There's certain people in those groups that might be of the elect, man. You got it, bro. Go ahead. You break it down too.
This is Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Alright, so those who come in with a humble and a humble spirit, contrite spirit, looking to try to get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you know, they come in humbly, man. Alright, and if you come humbly, that means that you're willing to learn, to be taught, to you know, for somebody to teach you. It says, precept be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. All right, so that's how you get the understanding, man. All right, different precepts to match up with each other. All right, that's how we was edifying the jakes that was up here last week, man. We went precept against precept, and what he said, I never thought about it that way. You know, I never
You put it in a different perspective.
Yeah, it was never presented to me that way. You know, and that's how you learn. All right. It says, verse 11. It says, for with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith you may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear. All right, so this is where you get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. For most of our people, they don't want to listen. You know, they're stuck into the ways of Babylon. They know that listening and being taught requires them to, change, and they don't want to do that.
Yeah. This is only good goodie. Psalms 40:7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me, I have preached, I delight to do thy will, O my power, yea, thy law is within thy heart. So we preach Yahweh Shai, man. All right? So whether we go to the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Apocrypha, yeah, this is Yahweh Shai that we're talking about, man. Yahweh Shai is written throughout the whole entire book, man. Yahweh Shai is written throughout the whole entire Old Testament, all right? The New Testament before, because over 2,000 years ago, before the New Testament was written, what did they have to refer to? What did they have to quote, man? The Old Testament, man. Yahweh Shai. Which was Yahweh Shai, man? Yahweh Shai was quoting of the Old Testament, man. Because he comes throughout the whole entire book, man. You got it, Ty.
Just going back to what the brother said. Salaki, I had it. This is I think it's First Maccabees 3. Salaki. The Second Maccabees. Second Maccabees 1 and 3. Huh?
You got more.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
Con. All right, this is verse 15. All right, verse 14. Wherewith hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men, and rule this people which is in Jerusalem, because ye have said, ye have made a covenant with death, and withheld are you at agreement. All right. It says, then the overflowing scourge shall pass through; it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and that's what our people say, man. All right. They what the scripture say? What speak to me smooth words, comfort me with lies. They're okay with that, man. Right? They see America falling. They see the dollar being ditched. They see the rumors of wars. Okay, but they don't want to hear it, man. Like the brother always mentioning about the matrix in the state, man. All right, they don't care. You know. All
Yeah,
right.
and that's gonna be our people mindset. All right. So the Caragua, man. Oh, we don't care. Oh, you said that so we passed in the lake of fire. We don't believe in that anyway. The brother always go into it. Ignorance is bliss. If we don't know, we don't care. All right. So that's the state that we're in, man. This is a spiritual war going on, man. Spiritual things are happening all around us right now, man. The Lord says, when 2 or 3 or more are in my name, there shall I be. So you better believe, all right, in the unseen right now, there's angels hovering over us, man, protecting us, man. We're special people to the Lord, man. All right? That's another thing me and the brother were talking about. How special we are to the Lord. Because Louisiana got a special wickedness place for this place, man. And Lord willing, they come to pass after the Messiah. You know your nationality according to the Bible, man.
Let me ask you this. Can I ask you a question? Is this are y'all talking about a specific tribe within the people of Israel, or are y'all talking about the people of Israel in general?
We're talking about the people of Israel in general.
So you say the people of Israel in general, you're not talking about the people that's in the land right now, right?
Nah, I understand what y'all talking about. To a degree. I'm not gonna claim to know everything about what y'all are, but I know a lot about a lot. I ain't trying to put myself in the back. I'm just saying, I see the picture. I'm not an easy person to just say one thing to, because like I said, I still don't know a lot of stuff. But I am curious about the concept.
Now,
Of course, y'all know the truth. It's not like
that's right, brother. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Go ahead, the brother got a precept for us. Psalms 147 and 20.
147 and 20.
Hey, hold up, brother. Just stand right there next to the brother. If you
We
don't mind.
running live.
You don't gotta be on camera, brother. But I just wanna,
anybody can just.
well, no, he gonna call out the verse and everything.
All right. This is Psalms 47 and 9.
147 and 20. We start at 19.
All right. Psalms 147 and 19. It says he showed his word unto Jacob.
Unto who?
Unto Jacob,
Go ahead.
and his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Unto Israel. So these people, which consist of so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, these people have the statutes, the laws, the commandments of Yahweh Shemel Shah, who were really called God and Jesus Christ. They're the only people that can sin. They're the only people that are under the law. Go ahead.
It says, he have not done so with any
He had
nation.
not dealt so. Go ahead. Read it again.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He had not dealt so with any other nation. All right, starting with the so-called white man, the so-called Arab man, the so-called Japanese man, the so-called Chinese man. The Lord's not dealing with them. The Lord is dealing with people that are different shades of brown. The Israelites, likened unto a speckled bird. All right, go ahead.
Okay, and it says, as for his judgments, they have not known them.
They have not known them. Go ahead. That's it.
That's it.
Go ahead, bro.
Genesis what?
32 and 28.
This is Genesis 32 and 28. It says, and he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel.
Jacob's name was changed onto Israel. So anytime you hear Jacob in the Bible, it's talking about the Israelites. All right, you're an Israelite. You stood here and received this word. You said you looking for knowledge and stuff. This is the place. This is the household of truth right here. All right. This is the knowledge. All right. But it starts with the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It starts with that name. All right. You got to come back and call upon that name. What do you perceive the name of the Lord to be? What do you call it? You a man of prayer?
Psalm 83:18 says that God's name is Jehovah.
No.
Yeah,
Give me
says it in
Sirach 1
Isaiah. I
1.
mean, we can go. I don't want to do this
Give me
because
Sirach
I was willing to listen, but I mean, you're not gonna just overpower me. I can quote scripture too. Y'all not reading a different scripture than what
Hey,
I'm
listen,
reading.
hold up, brother. I get it. But when the brother's speaking, bro, you like.
Hold on. What about me? I gave him a chance to speak. I kept my head down and everything, and let him read. I let him say turns on me, but now I gotta be able to speak, or we gonna stop
Listen,
it.
what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. I will listen, but I'm not gonna be overpowered. I don't care if it's wrong with y'all. Y'all gotta let me go back and forth. It's not even a conversation. It's not a conversation if y'all don't let me say nothing, bro. All I'm saying is, I said that the guy's name is Jehovah. That's not in the Bible.
Can I ask you this?
No, answer is
This is what I'm
that
saying.
name is that name in the Bible? Come
hostile.
on, man.
He's
It's
too
not
hostile.
about hostility.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I listen to y'all, but I know what's in the Bible, and he won't even answer it.
So his name Jehovah.
He's not answering.
So his name Jehovah.
I was asking him.
I'm
He
asking-
spoke to me.
The letter J is less than 500 years old.
Okay, we could say all of
not
that.
the
That's
name
just
of the
like
Lord,
Jose and all of that, man. We know the letter J in
Straight up.
Spanish is different.
We-
I'm
we
the only
gonna-
thing
we
I'm
gonna let-
trying
we
to
gonna
say
let the
is
precept
that
go.
in the Bible?
Yeah.
What was God's name? You tell me then.
His name is Yahweh.
Okay, that's fine. I accept that.
That's ancient Paleo Hebrew.
I accept
That's
that.
the language.
But you just turned away from me like I was totally wrong. That's just different. That's different pronunciation of the same name. Just like
It's
my
not the
name is
same name.
Gabriel and it's Jubril Everett and it's a different pronunciation in a different language. There ain't nothing different. Yeshua, Joshua, same thing, right?
Hey, let me bring this out for you,
Oh,
bro.
he lied.
Let me bring this out for you.
Yeshua and Joshua is the same thing. We need to go
Bring it
to
out,
your
bro. Still
research.
bring it out.
I was
It's not
like,
for the same thing.
As soon as you be talking like, hold on, blah 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 blah. Hold on, bro, just calm down. We don't have to go there.
No, but I know.
That's what I'm saying.
God. This is Sirach 1 and 1. For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue.
Jehovah, Yahweh, Yeshua. That's not ancient Hebrew. That's what he didn't understand. He quoted it, but if he'd have stayed a little longer and not got beside himself, would have broke it down to him. Why it's there? What it's in place for? All right, go ahead.
Have not the same force in them. God, this is Hebrews 1, Sirach 1 and 1. It says, for the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue,
Greek, Spanish, Latin, English.
have not the same force in them.
Go ahead, keep going.
And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophecies and the rest of the books.
The rest of the books, including Psalms, what he quoted, they have not the same force in them. But hey, if Jake don't want to get it, man, we're moving on, man. All right, we'll keep going, man, because this is more important. Okay, and ultimately the spirit got to be with you for you to get this, man. For you to stay here and understand, man. Not getting all hostile and wired up, because that guy right there, he's the type where, you know what, any little thing will tick him off. He's gonna be wood for the fire in Jacob's trouble, man. He's gonna get mowed down, man. We're men of understanding, we're men of patience, and we're men of sincerity, man. Okay? And we know when the spirit is dealing, man. The spirit wasn't dealing with that guy. You got one, bro?
Yeah, I got one. And see, that's going back to the precept I was gonna bring out at first. Going back to this right here. This is Second Maccabees 1 and 3. It says, and give you, I'm gonna start at 2. It says, the most high be gracious unto you and remember his covenant that he made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, his faithful servants, and give you a heart to serve him and to do his will with a good courage and a willing mind. This guy didn't have a willing mind. He wanted the Bible says this, and the oh, that's the same thing. No, it's not, bro. Like the brother just brought out. Brother just brought out says same thing is uttered in another tongue is not the same voice that is uttered in Hebrew, bro. Yeah. And he talked about Joshua, it's Yeshua. No, it's not. It's Hawashah. You see?
Right,
you see? So it's like, hey, bro, these guys right here, and you know what? That's what's gonna be coming out here, bro. These dumbass niggas, man.
Yep.
You know, they think they know it all, that they read in the Bible, you know, that we Israelites and can't accept, you know, the truth of the Lord, man. This book is in English, man. Okay? Let's go back to Hebrew. What it says in Hebrew. jackass.
It takes faith, man, ultimately, bro. And that's a gift, man. You gotta believe that the scriptures tell you, he that cometh to the Most High must first believe that what? He is, man. You gotta believe these things, man. And first off, it wasn't 5 of us, 5 of y'all gonna gang. It's 4 of us. That means mercy. Alright? So the Lord got us out here for a reason. If you would have just took the time and just slowed down, like the scriptures tell you, hold thy foot when they come to the house of the Most High, man. Be willing to listen more than to utter just madness, then you would have got the proper breakdowns, man. And that's a lot of Jake out here, man. And they're gonna be deceived. That same mindset is gonna have him taking the karate. We know I don't want to hear that. What? I'm finna go get this chip right now.
You're right, bro.
That's what I'm about. Go ahead, bro.
And see, and another point on that, he said it's all the same thing. The name's all the same thing. Negative, because whenever Beyonce goes to China to do a damn concert, her name doesn't change. They still say Beyonce, or they still say goddamn whatever you want to call the name, Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, whether they say it in a different tone or Beyonce, they still saying it.
They still saying that name, bro.
Just like you have men across the 4 corners, like London and UK, they say what? Yahweh. They say it in a different tone, but they still saying the same thing, man.
That's right, bro.
Jake bugged out, man.
Bug. Jake
You
is
got
bugged.
it. You got something? You got it.
And this is Proverbs 1:1. It says, the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment, and equality. It says to give stability to the simple,
Subtlety.
subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. It says a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attend unto wise counsel.
And he thought he was so deep. He thought he was so deep by bringing that up. Most often they say Jehovah. I can get into it, but you didn't get into it. We could go toe to toe for you. We're the great debaters of the earth. That's what Jake don't realize. Jake would go to these seminar schools, he go to college, and they set up these debaters, and they debating about Esau's knowledge. But we could debate in these scriptures all day, man. The whole Bible, we know it, man. Back and forth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We're able to edify and come out here, man. You just gotta be willing to listen, man. That's what the word humble means, man. When you go into it, all right. You're willing to be humiliated. Jake not willing to be to own up and say, man, you know what? I don't know something. Can you teach me? That's all it takes, man. Nobody's gonna look down on you because you don't know anything, man. That's what we're here for. You got it.
This is Ecclesiastes.
Go ahead, brother. All right, this is verse 6. It says to understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction, man. All right, and that's what that guy did. He despised wisdom and instruction. He said, I already know it, bro. I already know it. You can't tell. You can't tell me nothing. You know? Jake really don't know nothing, bro.
Yeah, man. He a hype, man. That's what they say when Jake is off some type of stuff. He's a hype, man. And that's what he was. All it took for us to bring out one precept, and he would have just exposed himself. That's what these precepts are for. Apostle Gabar goes into that word jinn, right? When you rub a genie, when you rub that genie bottle, what happens? That genie comes out. That's like unto the precepts, man. These precepts start coming out, and you reveal the spirits upon men, man. You got it.
It's Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest in the house of the Lord, of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of fools, for they consider that they not do evil. So, you know, just this guy come up here thinking I'm not anyone you can just tell anything to. Which I mean, okay, fine. If you
What do you mean? I'm not just anyone you can tell anything to. We're in slavery right now.
Man.
We're slaves, man. You got a social security number. You should be as humble as you can be in this society, man.
Hey,
I'm not just anybody. Okay.
but Jake got the jump shot and 3 boosters. Oh man, yeah, bro. Hey, Jake gone, man. Jake got a lot to say. Can't listen, man. But Jake wouldn't go. He wouldn't go to the goddamn DA office to clear his warrant and be telling me I already know he was all hostile like that.
Yeah.
But when he come into the house of the Lord, he got a lot to say, man.
A lot of jumps like
Yeah, man. But we're gonna have the Spirit of the Lord up here. You know what I'm saying? So, shit.
Playing that, man.
Straight
we
up,
not church boys up here, man.
Yeah.
You can think what you want about us. We know these scriptures, but at the end of the day, hey, we got the Spirit of the Lord on us. We got discernment, and if you cross that line, you will be met with fire.
That's right.
This proverb,
Like
I got
Elder-
one for you, bro.
Like Elder Manatazak Ba say, shit, when you come up here talking that shit like that, man, and we could deal peaceably, bro. But you know, you better have your mind made up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
This Proverbs 9:9, it says, "Give instruction to a wise man, and he will yet be wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning."
That's right.
That's it.
That's right. It says, give a wise man instruction. Go ahead, read it again, brother.
It says, "Give it." Oh, I got some more too. It says, "Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser.
Come on.
Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning."
That's right, man. Because what this thing about is we growing in the grace and the knowledge of the Lord, man. Okay? It's about growing, not being stagnant, man. When you learn something you don't know, you add it to what your repertoire, to what to edify. Okay? To edify. Go ahead, brother.
It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom."
All right, so and you got guys out here that don't fear the Lord, man. So therefore, they're going to be what? In the congregation of the dead, man. They're going to, like the brother said, they're going to ultimately be destroyed, man. All right?
And we know the difference, man. We know it's sincere when it comes up because they have that initial fear, like, man, what did you say? Like we was dealing with
Like,
the
oh
brothers.
boy, yeah, that's right.
We was dealing with the brothers last week. He was like, man, what? Say it again. What that was? Because he feared. He never heard it before. But Jake would just want to pretend they got this top level knowledge, but you're a damn slave, man. You go in the court of law and you asking the judge, wait, can you read those charges again? Can you say that again? What's that? Second degree what?
They're gonna say
Criminal
all these terms that they don't know about, and then they're gonna ask, well, I don't know what that means. Of course you don't know what it means, jackass. And when we read these scriptures, you still don't know what it means. You gotta be taught by a man, bro. Go ahead, brother. You got it.
I got one. This is Psalms 69:22. It says, let their table become a snare before them, and let that which should have been for them their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened that they see not, and make their loins continue to shake, man.
That's Psalms 106.
Psalms
You know, that sounds like if that was Psalms 106, that was King David, you know, throwing the curse out there on 2/3, man. You see? And that's exactly what we're doing, man.
62.
Psalm 66. That's still, you know, hey, that's what's gonna happen to 2/3, man. Okay? Gonna get aired out, bro. You see? Being carried away with all this foolishness, man.
Yeah, man.
You got it, bro.
Hey, the Lord tells us that except ye be taught, man, by men. Okay? We're not caring, and you had brought that out earlier, times about these different doctrines.
Yeah.
And sure it has, the Lord brought somebody up, man, that was carried away. He was like, man, I like to dibble and dabble
With everything.
different things.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's not a virgin. All right? That's not a bishop. But it says, Jeremiah 3:15, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding, according to the Lord's heart, man. All right? That's going to feed us with what? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And it starts with that name, man. All right? Jake is out here completely bugged out, man. Like, it's going to be, when the Most High gets cracking with these prophecies, man, it's going to be a lot of blood spill out here, man. Because these Jakes ain't in there right. They don't care about the Lord, man. They don't consider that the Lord is about to come back, man. They thinking about Festival International down here. They thinking about Easter Sunday. How they gonna look, what they gonna dress as, man. That might not even happen, man. Lord willing, we don't get to Easter Sunday, man. They cancel that bullshit, man. They cancel the Festival International, man. Because I'm tired of this shit, man. All right?
Straight up, brother.
I'm tired of being in this fucking hellhole, man. With these damn devils, man. Looking at you, passing you up, man. Scoffing, mocking. Saying the Lord ain't gonna come deliver you. Look what state y'all in.
Looking down on us.
Look how poor y'all are, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 9:4. The Lord said unto him, go into the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
And Jerusalem is a people before a place. So you got Israelites here in America, you got Israelites across the four corners pertaining to Ezekiel the 11th chapter. We're the Lord's little sanctuary. The Lord has a little sanctuary in Lafayette, in New Orleans. Isaiah 11. All right? Well, Ezekiel too, right? A little sanctuary. So the Lord got little sanctuaries in Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, New Orleans, Lafayette, man. And guess what? Those men are willing to go to death for this word, man, because we tired of this place, man. So the Lord's going to grant us that exemption, man. That tithe. Go ahead, bro.
And set
say something? I'm going to speak on it, bro.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry. All right, and set a tawah upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the men that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Yeah, man. So that's what the brother said, man. Because me, all these brothers right here agree. We agree. We sick of this shit because we know who we are. We know who we are according, to the Bible, man. All right. We're the children of the Most High, man. And we've been brought back to our true estate here, man. First and foremost, knowing who we are, man. Knowing that we're the Prince of the Power, that we're Yasharahla, man, and that these heathens are ruling over us, bro. And he said that in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. I'm gonna go get that. 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. He said, "How long, O Lord, shall these devils rule over us, man?" I'm gonna go get it, right?
I'm gonna back you up at you.
All right, this is Sirach 1:14. It says, "I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit," man. So a man that the Lord has given His word to and washed his mind from the ways of this world, the cares of this world. Now he has a different set of glasses on his face, man. All right, he sees the world differently. All right, and then when he sees wickedness that's exalted in society, all right, to run free and you're able to do whatever you want, do as thy will, spirit, that shit vexes us, man. On top of having to deal with all the shit that you have to deal with, all right, in your everyday life, all right, infirmities in your body, or having to be subject to payments, man, this is hell, bro.
I got cool. This Psalms 37 and 34, it's backing up the Ezekiel 9 and 4. It says, "Wait on the Lord and keep His way, and He shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found." And that's talking about Esau, Edom, and 2/3 of our people, man. You're going to pass away on this side, man, and be destroyed, man. All right? Because you also spread yourself like a green bay, man. All right? With your wickedness, man. Spreading it throughout the earth, man. Esau presents you with Moism, present you with democracy, and you take it to new levels. You take it to new heights, man. Dwayne Wade, look at you, man. Oh, yeah. You're a damn devil, man. You're going to be destroyed, man.
That's why the scripture said, "Ye are of the father your devil." You are of your father the devil. Yeah, he's condoning and I don't want to say it because
sacrifice his son, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's your son, man. Bro. That ain't your daughter, man. That's your son. But it says, verse 37, it says, "Tawab the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace," man. So the Lord's going to give us that exemption because of this work we've been doing, man. Hebrews 6, the Lord says what? I'm not unrighteous to forget your works, your labors of love, man. The Lord sees that we're faithful. And guess what? The Lord is a problem solver, man. Jake walk around here like, man, I'm a problem solver. I'm the muscle. The Lord is the ultimate problem solver. Because we got problems that are bigger than just us dealing with our personal stuff, man. We got a devil ruling over us, man. He's ruling the planet Earth, man. All right? How could you not see that, Jake? But if you want, we start talking something carnal over here, Jake could be all into it. Man, where the hoes at? Where the drink at? Where the drugs at? That's all our people dialogue of, man. And we sick of that shit, man. You got it, man.
This is 2nd Ezra 6. And I'm gonna start at 55 or 54. It says, "After these, Adam also, whom thou hast made as Lord of all thy creatures, Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
That's right, man.
You can break it down. I'm gonna just keep reading.
One more time.
It says, this is 2 Ezra 6:54. It says, after these Adam also, whom thou hast made as Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen.
So amongst the Adamites, the Lord had chosen what? A particular people within them, man. All right, to be a what? A people unto himself, man. That what? That would be for him and would have his inheritance, man. A lot of his inheritance.
The other nations, they were created. See, the Lord called the Adamites, because what? The Adam, that's who he had chosen. You see, look at verse 55. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made us the world for our sake.
That's right. So the Lord made the world, the word and the world for what? The Israelites, man. All right. No other nation that's on the face of the planet besides us. All right. So if they're teaching that in your churches or whatever kind of congregation that you're going to, you're being told a lie. You're being told sweet nothings, bro.
It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them into a drop that falleth from a vessel.
That's right. So Yahweh Shemi Shah is liking the other nations to spit, man. All right. When you spit on the ground, you don't look back to say, "Oh damn, I should have kept it in my." No, man. You just discard of it, man. All right. Or if you have a bucket full of water and you're carrying it and you spill some on the ground, you're not worrying about the little bit that fell on the ground. You're worrying about the portion that you have that's in the bucket, man. So the Lord is making a very distinction between the one he cares for and the one that he doesn't. All right?
As for the other people, verse 57, it says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
That's right, man. So these other nations have begun to devour us, man. All right? Tossing us to and fro like the brother that brought out earlier, man. All right? We're being tossed to and fro from these different doctrines, man. These different philosophies. These strange women. All right? But the scriptures, as the scriptures say, what? I have reserved, men that won't bow down to these different idols and philosophies, man. All right?
Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
That's right. So when the Lord gave everybody their portion of land, he divided according to Israel, man. All right?
Yeah. Because before Israel was on the earth, the Lord dealt with the Adamites. All right? And ultimately, starting with Yahweh Shai, man. Because they had many nations upon the planet Earth, man. All right? But the Lord put that breath into Adam, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And this is the last verse. It says, for the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Read 8 again, brother.
This is Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
So the Lord created enough heathens. The Lord created enough heathens, for the nation of Israel. So the Lord chose the nation of Israel to place on top. And he created all these other heathens to what? To ultimately serve us. You see? So, I got one.
2 Ezra 3:4. O Lord, who bears rule, thou spakest at the beginning, when thou did plant the earth, and that thyself alone, and commandest the people, and gavest a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thine hands, and did breathe into him the breath of life, and he was made living before thee. and thou leadest him into paradise which thy right hand had planted before ever the earth came forth. Going into Edom, it says, and unto him thou gavest commandment to love thy way, which he transgressed. And immediately thou appointed death in him and his generations, of whom come nations, tribes, people, and kindreds out of number.
Right. So let's go back to the 2nd Ezra 6 and 58. It says, but we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thou only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
Hey, because the world was made for our sakes, man. So that's Ezra's asking, if the world is made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? Because Yahushua said, I believe it's in John, he said what? My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom was of this world, my servants should fight. So Yahushua's kingdom is not of this world. That's why we don't possess an inheritance of this world, man. That's why we don't look for this world to grant us any type of peace, man. Any type of liberty, any type of leadership, man. We look to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to deliver us, man, to get us out of this hellhole, man. All right, we're vexed with the filthy, like the scriptures say, we're vexed with the filthy, we're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. These jakes talking about popping their women in the back door. They talking about crawfish balls. All right.
Hey, I pay any kind of money. Tomorrow is the Passat at sundown. They're gonna be right here at this Bulldog place eating crawfish.
Hell yeah.
Jakes. That's what they're gonna be doing. You know?
Mindless.
Yep.
Brainless, man. Mindless behavior, man. Just not thinking, man. Not like the scriptures in Romans, the 1st chapter, reprobates, man. Void of judgment. Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Peter 2, and I'm gonna just go straight to the point. Verse 7, it says, and delivered Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for the righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. That's right, bro. And that's exactly, and that's how it is now, man. You know, you see, because we are rehearsing the righteous acts. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is that, you know, we're vexed seeing, you know, these heathens, you know, in rulership. We're vexed seeing our people going up. We're vexed seeing Israelites that call themselves Israelites hollering about the Shabbat is on a Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. That is vexation of spirit, man. Okay? You keeping the same customs as those gutter rats that's in our land, man. You know? It's all about the name doesn't matter. Oh, I don't get into the name, but you calling yourself an Israelite. How the hell you gonna have a Hebrew name, but you don't get into the name of the Lord? You see? That's wickedness, man. That's vexation of spirit, man. That's why the Lord had to teach us patience, because, hey, that's why the Lord said, listen, man. He gave us a mouth of wisdom that cannot gainsay, man. And that was given to us even with the spirit of patience, man. Because sometimes Jake come up here with that bullshit and be like, shut your ass up, man.
Deal with him. The brother was like, hey,
just calm your ass
down.
down.
Get ahead of yourself, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like damn. Like hold up. Like he like blah 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 blah. Like hold up, brother. We don't have to go there because I already seen that spirit on him. He want to tell you that you don't know what you talking about.
Yeah.
Well, where your channel at, bitch? You know?
Why you not teaching?
You see?
You running to and fro. I seen him go this way. He came back this way, that way. They just fucking dog, man.
If I'd have been like, let me get a cigarette. He be like, I got you right here.
Oh shit, hold up, big dog.
I got you right here.
I got you, big dog. That's
Yeah.
what Jake love to do, man.
Yep.
This is Luke 21:15. Yahushua speaking, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
That's right, man, because when we come up here, you can go into whatever you want to go into, bro. We can touch on whatever you want to go into, because the Lord is speaking through us. Matthew 10:20. The Lord is speaking through us, man. Okay, because He gives us this wisdom and knowledge. Ain't nobody woke up when they woke up in this truth and said, before they woke up in the truth and said, look, I'm going to serve the Lord. Man, I'm going to tell you something. Before I came into the truth, I had never read the Bible. I just knew Jesus Christ and that he died for everybody, which is a lie. Now we can speak on it, man. You see? Go ahead, bro. Matthew 10 and 20.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 20. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father in you.
You see? It's not us that speak, man, but it's the Spirit of the Heavenly Father, and the Heavenly Father is undefeated. You see? He's undefeated, man. You know? So when we come up here, we speaking according to the oracles of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it's because the Lord put the Spirit within us, man.
Right.
You know, it was not nothing of our own accord. You know, we speaking according to the Lord. Go ahead.
This is 2 Samuel 23 and 1. All right. And this was the last words of Dawadah, David, man. And this is what he said. This is 2 Samuel 23 and 1. Now these be the last words of David. David, the son of Jesse, said, and the man who was raised up on high, the anointed of the power of Jacob, and the sweetest psalmist of Israel, said, the Spirit of the Lord spake by me, and his word was in my tongue. The power of Israel said, the rock of Israel spake to me. He that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of the Most High, man. So that's what the Lord told David. Simple as that, man. He that ruleth over men must be just in the fear of the Most High, man. And the Lord tells you, the commandments are not grievous. He tells you, fear the Most High and keep my commandments. If you love me, that's love towards the Most High. The Most High didn't say, man, go join a fraternity, go get certified in welding, go get a law degree, go get a license, doctorate degree. Then you'll be a child of the Most High. No, man, the Most High said, fear me and keep my commandments. All right? For they are not grievous, man. So that's what we're doing in these latter days, man. All right? And we see men that are just totally adding things to the scriptures that are not written in this book, man. And you're going to be judged by that. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to being accepted of him, and the wisdom obtaineth his love. So that's how you be accepted of the Lord, is fearing the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Like, because you gotta think about it, if you're dealing with a woman and she talking to you all kinds of crazy, man, I ain't dealing with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But if you're dealing with the Lord, you know, you coming with this old haughty ass spirit, you know what I'm saying, you want to charge the Lord up, man, the Lord not dealing with you, he's gonna cast your ass in all the darkness, man, and leave you where you at, ready to be destroyed, man. This is verse 19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. You see? So yeah, man, we doing what's pleasing to the Lord, man. And what's pleasing to the Lord is what? John 21 and 15, man. Baba Kishah. You see? And because we doing what we do out of fear and the love of the Lord. You know? Because when you heard this truth, bro, it's the Spirit of the Lord that came upon you. You know?
This is John 21 and 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my lambs.
And that is what's pleasing to the Lord, bro, is that you feed the sheep, bro. Being occupied in prophecy, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
And Yahushua told us the same thing to Peter on different accounts, man. Telling him what? Feed the lambs, strengthen the brethren. That was a charge that he gave to Peter, man. All right? This is Luke 22 and 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan had desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren, man. So that's our duty, man. We have to strengthen the brethren. Certain brothers have certain things going on. That's why the Lord put men in place, all right, to strengthen them, to restore them, to put them back, all right, in that state to where they're rolling, man, all right. Like you see in these NASCAR races, right? The car stop at the pit stop, 5-6 people hop out, tune that car up, get it right, all right, and then it gets back on the track, man. That's likened unto the men of the Lord, the angels, man. They tune us up, give us directions, put it in our minds while we sleep, put the spirit on us, all right, to tell brothers certain things, give them words of advice, all right, give them certain counsel so they can keep it going. You got it.
All right, good. That reminds me of what, Ecclesiastes 4:9? Ecclesiastes 4:9. I believe that's what it is.
I got one for y'all, brothers.
Read that one, then you can bring that to it.
This Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one. See? Because they have a good reward for their labor.
Keep going.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth.
You see? Go ahead.
For he hath not another to help him up.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's good to be around brethren, bro. That's why it's good to be to dwell in unity with brethren, man. You see? Because if you fall, you got a brother that'll lift you up, to admonish you, to restore you. You know? Go ahead, brother. With your precept.
It's all right, because that's the one that I wanted to bring out.
Oh, that one 4:9?
Yeah.
All right, well, they got one Galatians. I believe it's Galatians 6:1. Galatians 6:1, Baba Kucha. If the, you know.
All right, this is Galatians 6:1. It says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual restore such.
You see, if a man be taken in fault, he that is spiritual, restore him, bro. That's what we're here for. We caring for each other. We're feeding the sheep, bro. You know, we do these lessons. We come out to camp. Hey, bro, we're restoring each other. We're feeding each other, man.
Yeah.
While feeding ourselves. Go ahead.
It says such as and one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted.
See? So therefore, bro, that's why the Lord have us together. That's why that lone wolf spirit the Lord ain't dealing with, man.
Yeah.
Wanting to be by yourself.
On the island.
Yeah, want to be on the island. And the reason why these guys want to be on the island is because you don't want it to be made manifest what the fuck you be doing, man.
Yeah. They don't want order, man.
Yeah.
This is Matthew 18:20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them.
That's right, man. And the Lord is dwelling within this house, man. The houses of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. That's teaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Starting with the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, man.
Right.
Okay? So yeah, man. That's why, that's why it's good to be what it is, Psalms 33:1. Baba Kucha. That's why you gotta love your brother. That's what it means to love your brother, man. You know? Esau, he hated him. That's why the scripture says, love not thy brother as Cain, you know, when he goes to go grab it, you know.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 33, verse 1.
133.
This is the book of Psalms 133. And 1, it says, behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell in unity.
It don't sound like any long little spirits around there, man. They dwelling in unity, man. Brethren, plural. Brethren, dwelling in unity. You see? Okay?
Let me bring this out real quick. Hey, because Abraham told us to lie, man. And this is just a small example of how brothers get over small disagreements and we quench little certain angles between each other. This is Genesis 13:7. And there was a strife between the herdmen of Abraham's cattle and the herdmen of Lot's cattle. So it was uncle versus nephew, right? But it says, and the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled then in the land. And Abraham said unto Lot, let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we be brethren. You see? So ultimately, any little strife, any little quarrel we have against each other, man, we gotta pray that off of us, man. Hey, like the brother said before the camera started rolling, hey, if I offend you in any way, in any manner, forgive me, man. Even in the smallest thing, man. Because we can get over that. But guess what we can't get over? Esau ruling over us. That's something that we just can't let go. All right? We can't let go that these heathen nations are trying to be next up to bat to put us in slavery. We can't let go of all the bloodshed that you put on these so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. But something against our brother, okay, that could be gone, man. We can get over that, man. And the Lord is coming. We're coming to these times, man. She marked. We're coming to these times, man, where the Lord is going to have us. The Lord brought us back together. Look at our camp, man. Look at our state, man. The Lord is about to perform miracles. We're going to be raising the dead, healing the sick, cleansing the leopard, all right? In the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. Yahushai said what? Greater things are yet to come, roughly paraphrasing, man. You shall see greater than these things. We're going to see them in these latter days, man. You got to know.
And you had best make it right. You had best make it right with your brother before the Passah. You see? You have best make it right before the Passah, man. Because if you don't, hey, man, you're going to be eating the Passah unworthily, man. 1 John 3 and 10.
Drinking yourself to damnation.
1 John 3 and 10.
This is the book of 1 John 3 and 10.
Yes, sir.
3 and 10, it says, in this the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High, neither he that loveth not his brother.
Come on.
It says, for this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another.
Come on.
Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother. He had the spirit of Esau in him. It says, and wherefore slew he him, because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous.
That's right, man. So you're not supposed to love your brother as Cain, man. Slaying your brother. And that don't just mean physically, man. That means spiritually. Discouraging a brother.
Yeah.
You know, making a brother feel like he less than.
Quenching the spirit.
Yeah, quenching the spirit on the brother, man.
Well,
you know?
We're not here to break men.
That's right, man.
We're here to go the longest extent of mercy that we have, man. And to the Most High say, you know what, man? Jake just can't get right, man.
Yeah.
Me and the brother was talking about that, man. You wanna be most merciful, because the scriptures say our righteousness is filthy rags, so the Most High can easily blot us out, man. So you want to have the same mercy that will be shown, that you will want shown unto you, man. Do unto others as you will want done unto yourself, man. You can't put a man off to the side and be like, man, you know what? He ain't a man of the Lord. That might just be a man of the Lord, man. What if he's just going through something? All right. What if he has a trial or a tribulation? We all have them, man. So you got to show that mercy, man. The tender mercies of David. What about Dawud? What about David, man? What if the Lord would have just took him out, man?
Yeah.
He's gonna come back with Yahushua and be king over all of us, man.
Shit. What if before the flood? What if the Lord would have just took us all out?
Yeah.
You see, would have been fucked.
Yeah.
What if the Lord said? Look at the mercy that the Lord sent us. He allowed Yahushua to die, to shed his blood, because there's no remission of sins without the shedding of blood. He allowed Yahushua to die to bring back the elect, man. You see, chiefly with the whole nation, all Israel shall be saved. You know. But hey, bro, that's the mercy. When much mercy is given, much mercy shall be sown, man. And when you're dealing with brothers, you gotta be careful how you deal with brothers, because you don't know who that brother is in the spirit, man. You know?
And that's a righteous judge, because a real judge or true judge is gonna be like, you know what? Let's rehabilitate. That's real rehabilitation, man. In this society, they be like, man, you know what? Let's give them 15 years of probation. 15 years of probation.
First time you fuck up, you're gonna lock him up.
Yeah, man.
For life.
That's not rehabilitation, man. The scripture said, brother asks you to go with him twain. Go with him twain, man. If a brother asks you to bring something to his car, help him more than that, man. Brother say, man, you know what? Can you drive me home, man? You know what? You got some groceries and stuff. I'll bring them in the house for you. Mm-hmm. All right. If you want me to, I'll help him put them in your refrigerator.
Because you gotta love him like you love yourself.
Right.
With loving your brother like you love yourself, you fulfill a whole lot, man.
Right.
You know. So you know, hey, this Passah, man. Hey, it's heavy, man. It's heavy. You know, Lord willing, this is the last one, man. Anything else, brother? We got a quick one.
This is Matthew 22 and 37. Yahushua said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
That's right, man. Because what? If you love your neighbor as you love thyself, the Lord say, hang all the law on these. Because you're not gonna feed your brother poor. You're not gonna deal with your brother's old lady. Yep. You're not gonna sit up there and do wickedness towards your brother, man. That's how you fulfill the whole law, man. You're not gonna tell your brother it's cool to work out or have sex on the Sabbath, man. You see? As wickedness, man. You know? So
you gonna give to your brother. You're not gonna be like, well, you know what, I ain't got it. If you got it, give it to him. You ain't gonna steal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's men that the Most High has put on the earth, man.
Yeah.
contrary to popular belief, we're not thugs. We're not niggas, robbers, stealers, killers, murderers. We're priests, judges, and kings and rulers, man. In righteousness, man. We deal with each other, all right, peacefully, man. Righteously. You got one more, take it out on you.
This is 1 Peter 1 and 22. It says, seeing you have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unrefrained love of the brethren, seeing that you love one another with a pure heart fervently. All right? So we supposed to love each other, man, like blood brothers, man, like your biological brothers. All right? That's how we supposed to be, man, and it's true.
Yeah, and the Spirit's been pushing
God.
it, man. Pushing us to get, instead of like this, get like this. That's marriage, right? Like we getting the scriptures, precepts, that's how we're supposed to be with each other, man. Like this, man. And Lord willing, the Lord see it that, man. Before we get out of here, man, we're jointly fit together. You got it.
Yeah, man. So yeah, and establishing relationships, you know. So with that, Lord willing is edifying to the hopes of the next. Give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rakakadash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and rule and teach well, peace and safety and much blessings to the Yakin that Christian truth, like the four corners of the earth and all truth, sincerity and diligence. Shalom.
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 Above.
Kwam Yasha'Allah.
Till next time. Shalom.